Hey guys, hope you're doing fantastic. So we have another live interview that I'm going to be doing here today with one of our incredible CCI clients. And I'm excited for this one. We've had some really cool interviews that I shared last week. We actually had two. If you want to go watch those, go check them out in our feed. And I actually have a couple more that we're going to be going after this week. We have Tayla here today, and we also have two other people that I'm going to be bringing on, sharing their stories of how they've been building their businesses through COVID-19, through everything going on in the world. And I'm excited. So Tayla, I'm going to see if I can bring her on right now. Make sure that your phone is sideways, Taylor, because whenever people are coming on here, we have to make sure that their phones are sideways. So let's try this one more time. And we are going to get this rolling here in a second. As you guys are jumping on here, give me a wave down below. Taylor's unsure how to join. Make sure your phone is sideways. That's going to be really, really important. And we're going to get this rocking and rolling here in 1 second. So let's try. On here, say hello to Taylor, and also let me know where you're watching from. Are you guys watching from the States, from Canada? Lots of fellow Canadians here. Where are you guys watching from? And I'm going to be talking about some very important things here in a second here about how to build your business in this time. So Taylor is coming on here. We're adding her in. It's just taking a little bit. That's okay. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get this connection going, but this is going to be so good. You guys are going to want to stay on. So we're trying to connect here. If you guys are watching the live of this, comment down below Team Live. If you're watching the replay, comment down below Team Replay. Taylor, how you doing?
Hello. Sorry it took me so long to figure out how to get it.
I feel like every time I do this, like it's a bit of a challenge.
If my phone was locked, if your phone screen is locked, it won't rotate it. So you can have it turned, but you need to unlock it, everyone.
All good, all good. Wait, we made it work. We're on here. We are going to rock and roll. So first of all, how's your morning going so far? I know you're in Australia, so it's morning where you're at.
Yeah, definitely. It is very bright and early here.
Yeah.
I woke up and it was still dark, so I've only just gotten up.
Okay, there you go. There you go. So have you had your coffee yet?
I've had my hot chocolate. I'm not a coffee person, but I've had my hot chocolate.
Fabulous. Yeah. That sounds great in the morning. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, well, let's dive into this. So we always have a couple things. I always love to just kind of dive in with people. And so, I mean, all the people that are watching here today are obviously interested in growing their businesses, really taking it online, all that fun stuff. And so let's take everyone back to before working with our company, CCI. Where was business at? How did it look? What was all going on before working with us?
Yeah, okay. So before I'd even known about CCI, this is just a hobby for me. It is still a side hustle for me at the moment. I work full time, so I was just doing this as a side hobby. I think I've never ever tracked my income before, never tracked anything. So I added it up after I've been working with you guys.
Right.
And I was averaging sometimes like $600 a month, sometimes $1,000. So it got up to the most was like just under $2,000 a month. So average $1,000 to $2,000 a month.
Right.
I think in 6 months I'd made $7,000. So not much at all. You couldn't live off it. And I'm working in admin and payroll, and I hate it. It's not what I want to do. This is something I'm passionate about, but I was like, what can I do? I can't make a steady income out of this. How can I make this into a full-time thing? And yeah, so basically I had 1,000,001 offers. I offered this block coaching. I offered this block coaching. Right. I targeted everyone. I didn't, so it was just all over the place, basically.
For sure. No, and honestly, and a lot of people, they always come to me and they're like, they're embarrassed that they have all this stuff going on. But honestly, you didn't know any better. So you shouldn't feel bad about it. That's why people, that's why my job exists, is because we help people with that. So it's a good thing. Now, one of the big things I always like to ask, because I'm honestly curious, but also I think it's helpful for people watching, is why did you decide to invest in a mentorship and our specific mentorship? What was the reasoning behind it, and what made you pull the trigger on it? Because for some people it's a scary investment, or it's like, I've been burnt by a business coach in the past, or I've never tried this before and I don't know how it works. So what actually caused you to be like, lean over the edge and just go for it?
So I will question everything. I think, nothing works. Why would it work for me? And I'd never considered having a business coach before, not once.
Yeah.
Had not crossed my radar. One of my friends who is also in CCI, she posted just something of yours on her stories. So I started following you. And then within 2 weeks of using your free information, I had made $3,000.
Right.
And I was like, what? It's like, this guy's onto something. And then I had no intention of signing up. I joined the Facebook group, still no intention to sign up. You asked to get on a call and I was like, no intention. I was like, I'll get on the call, but I'm not signing up. I had my excuse ready. I was like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I don't have the money. This is a side hustle for me. I'll do it down the track. Like, I wanted to work with you, but I even said to you, I was like, probably in 6 months or a year, it would be better for me because I still have a full-time job. I don't have, like, why would I do this now? Shouldn't I set my business up first? Shouldn't I get everything in place? I didn't even have an ABN, which I'm not sure what it is in America, but that's like an Australian business number.
Yeah.
So I didn't even have any of that. And I was like, why would I do it now? It's not the right time. In the future. Anyway, we got on the call and I don't know what it was. I think I was just like, you know what? What will I lose? What will I lose? And this is exactly what I tell my clients. I'm like, if not now, when? If you don't do it now, you're never going to do it. So I'm very sporadic, spur of the moment. And I was like, you know what? Stuff it. Okay, I'll do it. And within like the first week, I was like, this is the best decision that I have made. Like,
that's amazing.
No looking back.
And my favorite thing is like you had zero intention of signing up. And honestly, I mean, and you know this, like here at CCI, we don't do, a lot of people pressure people on sales calls or whatever it is.
Yeah, no, you didn't at all.
We don't do that. And so it's not like we're pressuring people and that's why they sign up. It's because.
No, I asked you, I was like, can I join? Like on the call, I remember I was like, so can I get started?
Totally. And
can I go?
We try to set up everything that way as far as the free value that literally makes you money. And by the way, anyone that's watching this, I'm actually running a challenge starting on Monday that's helping people make money for free. So if you want that, send me a message. Don't comment down below, send me a message because it's going to get lost in the comments there. But that's incredible. So now what I want to do is, because you've been in CCI for what, 6 weeks, like a month and a half?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I want you to give people the snapshot of where your business was and now where it's at, because we had a really drastic leap and now we're trying to be like, okay, we got a lot of stuff that we need to set up now because the growth is so fast. So I know I posted in the caption above, but some people might not believe it. So maybe you should just say how much you've made as far as sales went in the first 6 weeks or the first month or whatever the stat you want to talk about.
Yeah, cool. So I honestly am still by it and I can't even believe it. But so if I was averaging 1 to 2K months beforehand, 7K in 6 months, right? Since working with you guys, within 1 month, I made just over, so it was 19.6 thousand in 1 month. And then the next month, so I'm in my second month, I'm on week 7 at the moment. So I've made, what is it? 5.6 in my second month so far. So I've made more since I talked to you last time.
Oh, there you go.
I hadn't updated you. Sorry. But yeah, so I'm sitting at, since working with you guys, $25,000.
$25,000 in about a month and a half. I know because all of a sudden there was all this stuff going on. It's like, hey, how do we set up some systems to handle the clientele? And then I know we switched it over to also doing some more sales calls and learning that. And so there was a little bit of a break there, which is totally fine. I mean, in all the system, as it were, and then we're like, okay, we have to fix this, move to the next level. And so now these are some staggering numbers. And I want you to actually walk through what were some of the most helpful things. And you can share, I don't care if you share like lots of value or the stuff that we teach you in CCI, you can share it all. But what are some of the most helpful things or the tips or tools that were most relevant in helping you hit those numbers?
Yeah, so I think it's all about how you sell. Also tracking. I had tracked anything, never tracked my tracked getting on sales calls, how many value pieces I do, how many follow-ups I do. I had never tracked anything. I hadn't even tracked my income. So, you know, like I wasn't tracking anything. So I think systems help me, and I'm a person who loves numbers as well. So it was really, really helpful for me. But also what you teach on selling points, which, and I learned this also from your free information, but I've learned even more now working with you guys, how to really sell what you're offering, and how to best target your audience, but do it in a way that is actually like genuine. And that's what I love about you. And that's what I was even talking to Morgan about, is like how genuine you are with wanting to help people. And not just making, like, it's not just about making money. It's genuinely about doing a good job with what you offer. But yeah, I feel like the biggest thing for me has been selling on emotion. Selling people their end goal and not what they get, selling them the end goal. So that is probably my biggest piece of advice, if it's health and fitness related, is to do that.
Yeah, totally, for sure. And so there's a couple things that she mentioned here, guys, that are watching. And if you're really interested in actually getting great results, I'm sure you're taking notes on this. Is number one, she talked about tracking. Most people, they have no idea, like, for instance, like how much they're making, where their income's coming from, where the client's coming from, how to get more clients. So that's the first thing, literally track it. And I mean, we're pretty detailed. And I mean, actually, to be completely honest, you're getting to a place in your business where we're probably going to have to add a couple more trackers just because of how many things are going on. We usually add a couple more trackers and when people are like making 15, 20K per month. So that's amazing. And then the selling points, the destination. And because a lot of people like to talk about the features, when it's like, no, what's the outcome you want? Can we achieve the outcome together? Yes, that's amazing. So now for the people that are watching this, and maybe they've been struggling a little bit, maybe they're trying to figure out their way through building a business. Over the last, from working honest on your own, checking out our free information, checking out the paid stuff, what's the one thing you're like, okay, if you can do something, whether it's a strategy or mindset today to change where they end up, what would it be?
Probably, I would say two things. Start tracking absolutely everyone you have a conversation with in your DMs or wherever. Oh, three things, sorry.
That's okay.
Start tracking, provide free value, and be genuine about wanting to give free value. And also get really, really, really clear on your offer, what it is you offer. So as I said, I was offering a million things. I now have one thing I offer and one person I target. So,
I love that. And actually, I told someone this the other day, and it made a lot of sense to them, which is the reason we get specific in offering and who we're serving and how we're serving, it's not because we couldn't help other types of people. It's actually to accelerate business. It's an acceleration technique more than anything. When you get super specific, you can get faster results. And as you build up your business, you can actually start to broaden it a little bit at a time. But at the beginning, we want speed. So I think that's really, really cool. So now, if people want to kind of check out your stuff, because a lot of people are like, I want to know how to make money like this. What's your Instagram so they can go look at it and be like, oh, like she does a great job at this or whatever it is, so that they can go check it out.
Yeah, for sure. So it's at obviously Tayla Bubeck _. So TAYLA BUBECK.
Awesome. There you go, guys. So if you want to check out her content, how she does stuff, you do a really good job at stories, by the way. Very, very natural.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, no, you're very natural on that. So I'm sure that's a big aid to what you're doing. So anyways, guys, I hope you found this helpful. And like I said, just like Taylor, a lot of people, I always say Taylor, but I know it's Tayla, right? That's how you say it, right? Yeah. So just like she actually went through our free content first and made some money to be like, okay, I'm starting to trust this guy. Like I said, we're running that challenge starting next week. It's called our 3K in 3-day challenge. We want to help you make some money for free so that you trust us and want to work with us, or maybe then can afford to work with us. And so make sure you're sending me a message if you're interested in that. So Tayla, thank you so much for being on. I know it's early in the morning where you're at.
I don't think
All
I would
good.
be in work at that point in the morning. So
Yeah.
I truly appreciate that. And
Thank
yeah,
you.
I'm just excited to see where this goes for you.
Me too, me too. And really quickly,
Yeah.
sorry, I know you have to go, but I said to my partner yesterday, this was the first moment yesterday was when I said, I know I can make this into a full-time thing. Like
Yeah.
I'm now confident. And that is what I came into CCI wanting to
Amazing.
figure out. So thank you.
Amazing. You're so welcome. No, I honestly, like, I know like you have so much more potential than even just full time. Like full time's the start. Where you can take this is, I mean, the online world's truly incredible. So I'm really,
Yeah.
I'm proud of where you've come from, and I'm excited of where you're going.
Thank you.
Of course. Amazing, guys. Well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can, of course, send a message to myself, or I'm sure Tayla would take a question or two. But thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you again, Tayla.